Welcome to the new MARIK Workshop from WBPL 76. This program is brought to you by Lady Red Productions, the Bear Digs Corporation, and a generous grant from the Night Owl Foundation. Why are you here? Cat, will you stop chewing on me?
No.
Frog.
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 Mommy squeak.
God damn it.
Mama squeak.
No.
Mommy squeak. Crab.
Ooh, woo.
Why are you here?
I have fucked it up. I will be right back.
No! How?
I just hit myself in the balls with an iPhone. Somebody quote that?
Grandma's.
Was that the penis banana mech thing again?
How did you find a way to make it worse?
Booty, batch all.
I thought Dick Unicycle was problematic, but
Yeah, put on the maid outfit.
stupid is the way you do things.
I would so download feet.
The Otaku Overlord.
No! Don't fucking ooh the BB's eye!
The fuck is Free Corn Thursday?
So, fun side note, if colorblind people can't see the contact mines?
There are a variety of shipping options available to most of us within the continental United States. And it is genuinely a miracle of modern logistics that a package from one side of this nation can be sent to the other using nothing more than a series of monetary exchanges and perhaps a small bribe here and there. If one is going with one of the major carriers, you have certain expectations. For example, if you ship something with DHL, you expect it to arrive shaken like a maraca, then turned into a football mid-journey. Should it be going UPS, you've seen the beginning of Ace Ventura: Pet Detective and know that box is in for a solid drumming. FedEx can turn money into disappointment faster than anyone, but the humble United States Postal Service tends to stand alone in terms of reliability, though much like a printer, they can sense desperation and they feed on it. Should you have something trivial en route, well, that will be there instantaneously and worry-free. But should it be something exciting, something needed in order to improve your life, to make time and space bend to your every whim, the post office knows and they do not take kindly to others attempting to step into their arena, shaping the world as they desire. And your package will be delayed. Ask Para how he knows. It's the Numeric Workshop. Welcome and good evening.
It was overnight shipping.
It's overnight 1,000.
It was overnight shipping on Wednesday. No, Tuesday. It was supposed to be here yesterday. And it's not here. I'm very mad about it.
Perhaps they shipped via the time cube, and it will be at yesterday's new tomorrow that occurred before the now.
This is all possible, but unappreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Numeric Workshop, and I don't have my stamping plates because the United States Postal Service said, let's just leave this sitting in St. Paul forever.
You know, it could be worse. Over here we've got Troutdale. If a package has Troutdale on the shipping manifest, you know it's going to be there for at least a week.
I have been led to understand that the new facility in Indianapolis is at least that bad.
What, you mean the place where the cars go around for like 500 hours?
Yes.
That seems inspirational. So they just have like 2,000 mail trucks in a loop?
Yeah, but they have the old ones and the new ones, but then they also have a couple of old mail Jeeps mixed into it.
Well, yeah, that's how you get like the classic race going.
Yeah. Sometimes there's a wacky race.
I would watch the hell out of Wacky Race. Are you familiar with the 24 Hours of Lemons?
Yes.
I desperately wish to participate in that, but that is very expensive. So I think it is genuinely cheaper to just show up at Australia for the shitbox rally.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Numeric Workshop. I'm Parallax, and that is, my notes say Squack.
Yeah, that sounds correct. Hello, I am Squack of Pants Man Patrol.
Who else is here?
'Tis I, the long missing gummy bear.
Gummy bear. She's
Gummy,
not here or there or anywhere.
Gummy.
Gummy bear.
Who else here?
That would be the exceedingly more missing Warlax.
I found
Also-
him. He's right there.
Also, is no one going to mention the fact that when Gummy started speaking, the vroom vroom vehicle went past?
I didn't hear the vroom vroom vehicle. I did hear like pop pop crackle, click click.
Oh. That is I opening my new jewelry.
Your jewelry sounds like a fireplace.
Gummy is opening a bag of barbecue flavored chicharrone.
I will send you a picture of what I have just opened.
Yeah, I want to
It
see the
is
barbecue
actually-
flavored earrings.
Yes.
It's actually quite
Barbie
fucking cool.
rings. Barbie rings. Lord,
Barbie
meanwhile-
rings?
Barbie rings. Troa
Meanwhile,
once had a
here-
package start in Arizona, come to Oklahoma to take a trip to Florida, and then go back to Oklahoma.
Okay,
I
I
once-
ordered something. I ordered something out of a different city in Michigan. It went from Indiana to Kentucky, back to Indiana, and then back into Michigan.
My parents once sent me something for my kids, and it went from Kentucky to Tennessee, which that's normal. Like the distribution center that their shit usually goes to is in Knoxville. That's fine. But then it went to Montana, which is kind of not on the way.
Do you have any idea how many packages I've had go to Alaska and back?
No, the answer is no, I don't. How many?
About a few. Like, it's one of the dangers working at a place that ships a lot of things to Alaska, including for some of the larger carriers. And sometimes when the packages you have ordered come into the building because you have ordered a package that is delivered by one of the larger carriers, somebody doesn't check the address on the box. They just go, yeah, that looks FedEx. FedEx goes to Alaska. They chuck it into the bin and your tracking number gets a little bit spicy.
Yeah, that's familiar. Hey guys, Ashigata Neko has sent us the Somerset Strikers. Actually, has sent us all the Inner Sphere mechs from the cartoon series, with the exception of the Centurion.
Nice.
That I have activated the nostalgia.
See, I'm just sitting here going, ah, yeah, hey, Greg, I was expecting a package today. Have you seen it's in Alaska?
Ah, yes, Greg Thundercock threw your package to Alaska.
No, the whole process was basically, yo, our package is super late and the tracking number doesn't make any sense. Call the Alaska office and see if they have a box sitting around. Because they never called us to tell anyone. It's just, oh, we got a box.
Awesome.
Eh. Neat.
Awesome.
I posted it in a Heretic Holler.
Heretic? Heretic.
Tis in
Heretic!
Oh, tis videographic, ladies and gentlemen. Bear witness.
Isn't that the thing they were trying to, like, turbo steal in that one movie with the guy and the other guy in the lunch bar? And then the dude's head exploded?
No, you're thinking of Warriors of Virtue.
No, I think he's thinking of Face Off.
No, I think he's thinking
No, it's the
of
one with the coffee.
Behold the Shiny.
Yeah, where they also have, like, the shotgun guy.
Yes, behold the Shiny.
What the hell was the name of that? It was the one where it's basically, like, if Seinfeld had a lot of murder.
Okay.
Dexter?
I am going to
Older.
clarify. I'm going to clarify this. You said the shotgun guy. Is it a silenced shotgun or a really loud shotgun?
It was not silenced.
Okay, so it is not old country or no country for old men.
Old Country for New Men. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the new movie from literal children.
No, God, it had the hamburger conversation.
I enjoy that you guys are over here on
It's
this.
like, you know what they call
chat.
a 3-decker burger in Detroit?
Fiction?
No.
Yes, Pulp Fiction. Thank you.
Oh my god!
Also, yes, that shotgun was silenced.
Strong? Okay, here's some Shadowhawks that were submitted to us by Crossbones. These are actually my Shadowhawk. They look good.
Not very good.
I like my Shadowhawk.
Those do look
They're
great.
quite nice.
My Shadowhawk is very, very Dugram, and I'm okay with that.
Listen, I'm sorry. Whoever is scraping, whatever it is that you're scraping.
Gummy.
No, it's not a problem, Gummy. I just.
Oh, we have to drink
I
water.
didn't realize my mic was picking it up. I'm sorry.
No, you are perfectly fine. I was about to say, sounds exactly like the hook rat from Vermintide 2, and so I'm sitting
angry old guy in the Funky Bunch do a murder.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna
So
lie.
I'm sitting here and I hear clunk, 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 and I'm like, where the fuck is the hook rat? Where is it?
So what you're saying is you're hearing Gummy hooking.
I'm
Well,
just
if you
happy
wanna
that
talk
game
about-
was
Are
willing
we
to
about
go
to get
ahead
some
and...
deep Gummy lore?
Oh, yes.
You just said that, not me.
Look, I say a lot of things. I wasn't listening.
Squick!
Deep Gummy lore.
I wasn't gonna give any lore. I was literally just gonna say what you guys are hearing me is Struggle Bus trying to open a piece of plastic because of my new nails that I got yesterday.
Which reminds me.
Tried knife.
Which reminds me, you're gonna like tonight's show.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Anyway, yes,
Okay, I'm in.
Shadowhawks, and I like these Shadowhawks because not just because they're my Shadowhawks, although frankly, I do feel like I did a good job with these.
I
And you
want
painted
to
them.
know what company is out there just going, what if we made a machete for robots? You could cut like 5 sandwiches in half at the same time.
Easily. Now that's
All right. I'd like to point out from here, I like their attempt at turning bottles to not have product placement. I still know where that glue's from.
Use in well-ventilated area. Not a toy. Use with adult supervision. Do not consume or make contact with eyes and skin. Contact may cause eye-skin irritation. Inhalation may cause headaches and nausea. Respiratory irritation. Ingestion may cause nausea and vomiting. Store in cool world. Cool dry world.
Also, I will state, not only do I know where that is from, I know how old that is.
But how does it taste?
It's not quite old enough to drink.
That is a very specific glue age. Good to know.
So, now Gilly Monsters. Now, some of you have sent me some stuff in the last week that may not
We
be
do that.
in here. I apologize. I've got a backlog. I will start. Actually, we got an answer there. We got an answer from Bane Racing that glue tastes like.
Oh, The Matrix. Got it.
It tastes like that Got Milk commercial where the guy's trying to say Aaron Burr through a mouthful of peanut butter.
Wait, they had
Do
Got
you
Milk
know
commercials in The Matrix?
Yes.
Do you know? Do you know who directed that?
I'm going to say
Agent
it was
Smith?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Okay, so the answer is you do not know who directed that.
I'm sticking with my answer.
Do
Bobby
you want to know? Do you want to know who directed that?
Was it Dick Wolf?
No, he executive produced it. Duh.
Ah, okay, yes.
Okay.
Who done it?
The director for that particular thing was it's the guy from Transformers, Michael Bay.
Michael Bay. Well,
Michael Bay did that particular Got Milk ad.
Did the milk explode?
It did.
Nice.
It did.
So, but yes, anyway, the Frankenmechs on display.
Yes,
which are
I am
very
consistently just impressed all to hell by these kit bashes y'all have been sending in because they just look fucking phenomenal. Like this is, I can see that there are Marauder legs and a Marauder left arm. That's the right arm off a king crab.
the basing works so well for that.
It does, and I'm not immediately sure like what that torso is. Like it gives big crab energy, but that is not king crab. Unless it is a king crab and you've carved it up. Oh my god.
It's somewhere between. It's the crab Mackie.
The cracky.
It's a cracky. Yeah, that we might have to workshop that a bit.
Nope, it's the cracky now.
Oh,
it's a hoplite face and a thunderbolt back. There you go.
Interesting.
I am reminded, last week I told you all that we were going to try to get Brent from Goobertown Hobbies on the show this week. He is not currently available. We may or may not have him in the future because, as it turns out...
okay, so that's why I managed to make the list this time.
No, I had you on because I was going to actually show off an art thing. I wanted you to see it.
Okay.
Brent is also going to be reviewing some of our prior episodes, so hopefully we don't have anything too much of a problem. So we'll see what happens.
We are very wholesome in our degeneracy.
You know, he has an image, and I don't blame him. He is very shockingly wholesome. There's a reason.
It's not like at any point we've had just. Moving on immediately.
The last time that we had an artist on before last week was Eldonius, and Eldonius is more of a degenerate than we are, so.
Which is impressive.
As somebody's saying, still better than Crispy's stream. So here's the thing. I'm hoping he just watches this show and not the others on the channel, because who knows?
Oh, he'd love Pandora Pirate Radio.
The fistining began.
Okay, Squick. This one was for you. This next image was for you. Gilly Monster sent us that original Orion, the primitive Orion. He put the smog stacks on it for us.
Hell yeah!
Look at that.
It was amazing before. I think those really do bring the whole thing together, and it absolutely sells the, yep, we got a V12 diesel mech. But why would you do that? It was available.
We LS swapped it.
Do not LS swap the War Machine.
Yes. And look at all the Shallones. Grimo sent us a fuck ton of Shallones. Grimace, where did you get?
Flaps.
Where did you get? Let's see. That's 6, 12, 18 Shallones. Oh, God.
I don't know what that means, but they're cool.
Grimos, from the darkness, bronze and red, blood and wrath. Buddha's name be praised.
Okay, it's called 3D printing.
Those are. I don't think those are printed. I think those are the official ones.
Yeah, so they're saying, funny story. So, I thought I ordered 2 shallones. Just 2. I got 2 shop sales boxes.
Oh.
That sounds like a significant number.
I feel like Grimos. I feel like you would have noticed the difference in price, like when you were ordering that. Like
they got 18 for $20.
I mean, if that's the case, fucking A.
Damn.
I don't even need the shallones. I'll design my own shallone if I want shallones. But
Like for $20, I'll just take the box. The box of items. No, it is a nice cardboard box. It is mine now.
No, listen. Again, there's that whole thing about, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Do not penis 18 aerospace fighters. Oh my god.
Grimos, I'm gonna need a link to that. I'm gonna need that link, Grimos. Send that later, because $20 for 18 shallones. My
$20 is $20.
$20 is $20. My wife is gonna kill me if I end up with 18 shallones.
Oh, they're saying they got taken down.
Oh, boo! It was on the Catalyst site. That would do it. Oh, we made a fucky. Yes, you did.
That or our warehouse has many shelves filled with items. We require space for new items. Time to accidentally the website.
Yeah.
Ooh, space.
Do not ooh the warehouse.
But it is only like a house for the night of the full moon.
Ah, Gummy, you're such a spooky bitch.
Oh! Ooh. Are you looking at my nails?
Look at that claws. Look at her spooky claws.
Here,
here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. There we go, everybody. Listen to her music.
Oh God, you're not. Haha.
Yes.
Oh, it did.
5F1, D9, D62 dash a bunch of other things.
Yes.
Damn, that is genuinely very impressive.
Gummy has talons.
I have yes, I have the ultimate back scratchers, and the snakes on my middle fingers are metal.
I'm a
nice.
Hurt.
Oh no!
Sneaky little snake.
Wait, are they magnetic? Can you put fridge magnets on them?
Yes.
They are magnetic. Actually, I did have a magnet on mine earlier. I learned it on accident while I was trying to set up my meeting.
That is unreasonably neat.
All right, Gummy, there is something that has to be required.
What?
You need to name one of them Frank in order to make Squick happy.
But no, I already have Frank. He's a delightful noodle.
Now, these are more of the Dark Souls board game pieces from Archon Eriker. So we have one mimic, and then we have activated mimic.
Yeah, guys, I gotta be honest. I feel like I could detect that mimic.
How about Ridley here? Do you think you could detect Ridley?
What about that outhouse mimic?
The Mimouthouse is a different thing.
Do not outhouse the mimic? I'm not sure where we're going with this.
Specialty subset of mimic species.
So there is a WizKids model that they have come out with that is in regular trade that is just an outhouse mimic.
Okay, Per, I need you to stop going forward in these because we need to stop talking about the outhouse and we need to say good things about the cool art that's going by instead of just verbal shitposting. So go back to the mimic so we can say cool things about it because it's neat. Please. Okay, now for those of you not currently experiencing a mimic-induced seizure...
It likes to move it.
God damn it. So, let's start with the tongue. Let's rephrase immediately. No one clip that.
Let's not start
Oh dear God! We literally started off strong before the stream. We were talking about stroking. Now we're with the tongue action already. Come on, Squick!
Damn it, Squick!
None of this is my fault.
X to doubt.
It looks very moist.
Oh,
it does look very moist.
On a list of things that are helping, that is not.
It looks well hydrated.
It's very.
That is a hydrated mimic. No, I did not say the mimic was wet. Someone else said the mimic was wet. I said its organs were moist. Which I realize in this moment might not be better.
You are not helping any of this.
I have never helped one day in my life. Why would I start now?
Wait, I have something for this.
Oh, God.
Oh, where is that one? Where is that? That's not.
Grug Thundercock would like to present to you.
Here it is.
It's very similar to helping.
Oh.
Okay, so here's the
it shows the extra long limb mimics where it's wearing like the crop top chest.
Yes, the blend of Lickitung and Ditto.
Mimicatung is not wearing pants. It is also ripped.
There's Donald Duck in it.
Does the chest count as a shirt? I mean, its chest is on full display.
I mean, you said it was wearing a chest like a crop top.
Yes, but then I realized that it's just a very chesty critter.
No, you have to understand, this is simply full frontal nudity.
Oh, okay.
Now there's the temptation to ooh-woo.
No, it's specifically prohibited. It is procedurally contraindicated. This is not the chamber for wooing. What the hell was that?
What was that one? Quack?
This is awful because, like, I do things in the moment and then I get to forget about them, but now someone has access to the past.
Laura, God, Grimos is gonna spray us down like feral cats.
Is that good?
No, he's warning that we're gonna broach TOS soon.
Your body is not sufficiently structurally advanced to handle the eyebrows. Are you seducing the mimic with eyebrows?
Oh no!
No
are
one
you
clipped
turn
that
the
either.
camera on. No one clipped that either.
I am very seductive.
Moving on. Oh my God, the mimic
No.
is really nice. There's
Okay,
nothing I can
okay.
say about it that will not be taken extremely out of context. So
I-
let's go.
I hate to be that guy. I hate to be that guy, but now I want to see that mimic with giant eyebrows.
Somebody's gonna go get like fluffy.
Just get like the mustache pack. Woo. No, that was excellent. So
I really like
now,
this dragon.
yes, the like the fire setup. It's subtle. It looks like they went with just a wash over it, but that avoids competing with the dark and metallic themes of like the main dude. It's a very nice contrast, and it plays well into the base they've got going there, where it is clearly three entirely like separate color palettes that are all related to each other, and they flow well together.
Indeed.
Good job.
Hey, Voxel Forge is in chat. Hello, Vox.
Howdy, howdy.
Welcome in, Voxel.
Oh, let's see.
I am noticing though that there is a pattern because the last three have all been tongue.
Okay. This one, no.
See, I had not noticed that pattern because I was not fixated on their organs.
You kind of were.
No, I said their organs were moist.
Yeah.
You can't me. I am me.
Hey, this is the wrong button, dickhead. Try one of
Wow, we're all in rare
Oh,
form
man.
tonight.
This one came to me listed as a paladin. Listen, I don't know anything about Dark Souls on this level, so we're gonna go with it's a paladin. It looks good. It's a good looking
I
paladin.
like it. I think it's pretty. I like the jewel on the shield.
Yeah, there's a lot of the aesthetic that makes Dark Souls Dark Souls. Like if it was just the world, everything's bad, then it would be crap. But it's not. There are bits of flair.
This
and
one
I
is
think this
apparently
captures
not
it very
Dark
well.
Souls.
Yeah, but too bad. My point stands. I enjoy it.
Well,
I
there we
like
go.
her. I like her hair as well. The mohawk is neat.
Zord just, I can feel the brain cells leaving me. It is a good pain.
Schwangus.
God damn it.
Schwangus? Oh god, I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, well, he
Okay.
keeps Schwangus in reserve.
Well, Lord Crow has said it's this goofy thing.
Gummy, if you want to hear Schwangus a bit more often, you'd have to watch on Monday nights.
Monday, only at the Beeple Arena. Schwangus.
Because he
Why
pulls
are
out...
they making wide Schwangus?
Why
Because
Schwangus?
Girthy Schwangus. You see, this is the kind of thing that's going to stop Brent from being on the show.
He pulls out a lot more Schwangus when it comes out to Mondays.
I do not pull out the Monday Schwangus.
There's designated day Schwangus.
I know when I'm being baited. Unfortunately,
Your eggplant has no power here.
So, about that goof that I'm looking at.
Oh, man.
Some of the buttons are not so useful.
They're not supposed to be useful. All of the buttons do their own thing, and you just kind of hope for the best. And if the button pressing doesn't fix it, then you gotta twaddle some knobs. And if you twist the knob just right, the button gets better.
Oh, yes it does.
I mean, as mistakes go, it's not the worst, but you're in for an interesting time.
I really need to put some kind of voice filter on those because hearing my own voice is uncanny.
Hippocampus, no, I'm picking these deliberately. Oh man! Oh, so
yeah,
Goof,
that
Goof. I've never been sure.
Nope, it's Goofy.
Goof.
The Goof.
Warlax, I need you to do the Goofy scream for me real quick.
Okay, give me half a second because I need to.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yep.
Funny enough, that's the same sound you make when you like sit down on the toilet and learn there's a bidet.
Okay.
That is not the sound.
I mean, for some, probably.
Okay, fair point.
Wait, no,
Do
actually,
not
I'm
Heyo
sorry.
the robot.
I have the right sound.
Horny piss Kirby.
Oh
Moving
my
on
god!
immediately. Oh yeah, Para. Oh yeah, this is the reason we can't have nice things. Also, Para. Horny piss Kirby button. Now go back to the fucking robot so I can say that it looks nice.
Robot
because
now.
it does.
Here's the blue one.
No, people put work into these. Go back to the other one so I can tell them that it looks nice and they have got a good job and it's posed well and it looks clean and that's just a nice setup. That is a nice robot.
Squick, I'm sorry. You already said horny piss Kirby. It's time to move on.
Everyone who isn't me, shut the fuck up. We're being positive.
Okay.
This is a nice robot and you've done a good job. Next robot.
Ham.
No ham. Only robot.
Well, you said everybody that wasn't you shut up.
First
Set
of
yourself
all,
up for that one.
You did.
and
You gave him this power.
You did.
this one has an excellent pose of just like that's the pose you strike when somebody next to you just says something so deeply unhinged that you just kind of rotate in place. It's just the fuck?
Squick, I would like to introduce you to a particular upcoming robot that they announced maybe 2 or 3 days ago.
Okay.
It is called the Police Unit Zaku, or as I have shortened it to, Wee Woo Zaku.
Yes, and the appropriate response is...
Which part is the unit?
Wait, do the thing. Why didn't you do the thing?
Robot punch.
Yes, that seems reasonable and normal.
Troa also sent us this Gelgoog. Look at the Gelgoog. Why are Xeon mechs so weirdly fun to say the names of? Gelgoog, Zaku.
Because they're hyper evolved for having a good time at work.
Now, I'm not going to bring up the one that is typical.
Having a good time. They're having a good time.
Bully Snake wants to make sure that we're not talking about the Zaku Woo.
Nope.
No. Wait, I have to go search some tags real quick on like AO3.
Oh no. So people in chat will know what the purple one, the purple Xeon mech I'm talking about is. We're not gonna mention.
Oh, is it
that
the
one.
marshmallow-footed Big Chungus?
It is, and if you say the name, then Gummy's gonna make noises.
No, those guys kicked my ass in Journey to Jaburo.
Wait, hold on. Why is this a presumption of yours?
Because it's called a Dom.
Oh.
Not when I'm done with it.
Oh!
Wow!
Wow!
No!
Whoa!
Dude!
I absolutely love that because Gummy's gonna make noises. What do you mean? It's called a Dom. Oh.
Journey to Jaburo was a fever dream and a good one. But it also had just those bizarre moments of, wait, what just happened? So you've got, like, your regular dude running around with a laser rifle, and you're having a good time, but then you're out of regular laser rifle ammo, so you have to do the thing where you strike a pose so you can fire from the secondary battery. And then Captain Chunder Chuck, the jackass from space, takes their friendly aerospace fighter and goes, "Get down!" and takes the bullet. The dude on your team takes the extreme power laser bullet meant for the other guy and is like, "Hey, my ship blew up and I do not know why. Fuck you."
So this
Fun
is the
game.
most
Little
Power
bit jank.
Rangers looking Gundam I've ever seen.
I'm so sorry. I'm looking at the chat. I forgot all about that samurai. Dummy mommy squick.
Oh no!
I'm helping.
Oh dear. Guys,
I was here when last those words were uttered. Do not tell me about the. Do not speak to me. Do not speak to me of the old magics. I was there when they were written.
Okay, now let's go into this one, because not only are those pieces beautifully posed next to each other, but they've taken the time to find an appropriate backdrop that looks very good. This has a certain majesty about it, and I appreciate the time taken to set up the lighting so it's not washed out, so you do have that 3-level contrast between the item, the backdrop, and the background. It's very well done.
Content of this message has
Shut
been
the fuck
censored
up,
for your
me. We're
safety
being
and the
nice
safety
and
of
talking
others.
about kick-ass robots because somebody put some work into them, and I respect the hell out of that.
Zork says it's a Bokdop.
I didn't understand any of that,
Bokdop.
but it's nice.
Oh, thank you for clipping the Gummy hearing about the other robot.
No,
Thank you, Nine
no.
Down. Samurai, every week this stream strays further from Cameron's light. I think you meant blank, but we'll take it.
Oh yeah, the phone company. Hi, I'm Blake TNT, and this is my dynamite pose.
Squick, I do have a response to that too.
And this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
There it is, everybody. Also, like I said earlier, this is a very kind of Power Rangers-esque Gundam here, but it's pretty cool.
It is. Again, just the staging of everything is really nice, and under any other circumstance, I'd be like, the lens flare.
Hold.
Yeah.
Look at it. The thing in front of its feet.
Oh, I'm getting to that.
And now my monster will grow!
Oh my god.
Skeletor, I need you to put your pants back on. This is not the time.
Oh my
Is
god.
that a flintlock Gundam gun?
Hell yeah. Like, you go lens flare, and then you look down, and you've got the backdrop where that pattern does lead very nicely to the head of the robot, and you're going down, it's like, that's cool. It's got a spear, it's got a stabbing stick, it's got a... Oh my. Because in space, you're gonna need a flintlock. Hell yeah.
There you go, everybody.
Is that a space matchlock? That might be a space matchlock, but
no,
it's in space, so it's going to be like a gas pipe, so it has a continuous fire coming out the top.
It's a space wheel lock.
That can't be a wheel lock. It's cool.
It is cool. We've got one more here from... Oh, no, this is not from Troa. This is from... shit. A name. Oh, God, the name. I mislabeled it!
I mean, it looks mostly armless.
It is... Well, I mean, it's FDM printed, which, considering, that's pretty... I've been seeing a lot of stuff lately about FDM print minis, and this is from Colin. That's right, Colin sent us this. FDM printed miniatures have been getting pretty okay lately. Like,
oh yeah,
I wouldn't swap them for resin, but that's mostly because I'm up my own ass about painting. So
no, it depends on what you're doing with it. If you're doing it like you want this to be as pretty as possible, you want it to look like it came off a $3 billion Ultra machine, then yeah, resin is the way to go. If you want to have fun at the table, if you want, like, I need this thing, and it's all about the game. It's about, look, here's the thing. Whatever lets you have fun is the correct way to do it. And I'm just happy that FDM at this point is, if it's certainly not easy to get it looking that good, but it's pretty easy to get it looking good enough.
Yes. Holy shit, I'm looking in the background of this image now because Chat was pointing out, look at Elastigirl's ass. And I think that's Spider-Gwen.
Not her ass.
Okay, that's fair. But what's on the right in the background?
A smoothie.
The fucking Furbin Mac.
Oh, I was looking at Might Be Top.
Fucking Furbin
And
Mac.
this is the this is the part where Squick just talks a lot.
That's like half the show.
Oh god, I can't escape
like,
the Furbin
also
Mac.
as a tech demo.
That's the one I called the banana mech thing, right?
Please do not banana the Furbin Mac.
Now, Squick, I need to know something. That
Do you,
I think. No, I don't. But I think the rest of the chat needs to know. How do you know that that's not Elastigirl's ass?
Well,
because her head is pretty clearly rotated to the right side, so we are seeing part of the back of the head, but that's because of the way the entire body is posed.
But you also have the silhouette that shows off the chesticles.
Wait.
No. I was just asking because you were extremely quick to be like, that's not her ass.
It's not.
I needed to know.
Like, that's how that pose works.
You ought to know.
But I'm trying to figure out, is that Toph or is that, like, Jay of Jay and Silent Bob behind Spider-Gwen?
I don't
It does kind of look like Toph.
I think it's Karnak.
I believe it might be Toph because I think it might be Toph because of the two-tone green.
Yeah, the two-tone green tracks, but the hat has me thinking Jay.
Now, to Square is pointing out that we can have a whole new game on this show that would, in fact, be Acerate.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
That would be so much TOS right there.
That would be. It would be for the. Yeah, I can't even.
Okay. This next one gets into my stuff, and Gummy, this is where you're probably. This is the thing where I think you're going to start getting excited.
Urban Mech Silent Bob.
So, Gummy, this is the part where we start playing Acerate.
Acerate. It's time to play a game with Gummy. Acerate.
What?
78 people got to hear me sing Ass or Ain't.
And it's directed at me? I don't know about this.
Okay,
do I need to get digs?
I mean, you can. If you can get him out of bed. Okay.
Yeah, he's welcome to play Acerate as well.
No, hold the fuck up. Like, these two, yeah, this is just a Rift game. You've got one dude in a power armor, and you've got Ye Olde Viking, and they're both looking for Bigfoot, who's hidden underground in the second dimension.
Yeah, that's accurate. Now, Warlax will be able to tell you that guy on the left is not a Viking.
Yep.
What is he?
Two Vikings.
Wasn't that the Terminator style armor that someone was making?
Left.
Oh, left. Left. Sorry, I was looking at the right.
Hold up your hand, and if your hand makes an L.
Shut up.
Hold up 3 of your feet.
That's a Beastman.
That is a 40K style Beastman, which you don't see much of anymore.
Oh, important update for Acerate.
Acerate.
Yeah, on the base of the unit on the right, those are in fact rocks.
Yes.
Not an ass.
They are rocks. Okay, now this is why I'm bringing this to Gummy's attention. Gummy, do you see the burb on the robot man's head there?
I do.
Head
Okay.
burb.
So you haven't been with us since we learned about this thing. But there is a new product coming out. This is the thing that I'm mad did not come in the mail yesterday.
Oh.
So, because you have reminded me with your lovely fingernails.
Yeah.
Insta-ass.
Insta-ass, yes. You have reminded me that nail art is a thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And
it's a big thing.
If you were going to put an intricate pattern onto your finger, what would be the easiest way to do that?
A latte printer.
Okay.
Stencil.
Stencils or stamps.
Oh, stamps, you say?
Mm-hmm.
What if I were to tell you that that burb was a stamp?
Ooh.
What if I were to tell you that that burb came off of a stamping plate with a silicone applicator?
Ooh, then I would say you were moving dangerously close into nail art territory.
As it turns out, the package that did not arrive is a product called Stampin' Plates from Goblin Hobbies, which at some point I hope I fucking get. They're not water slide decals. It's so much better than that. You have stainless steel. Oh, I'm extremely
moisture is involved.
It is not, in fact, because it's acetone based.
Ass.
A
tone. Like a tuning fork, but with cheeks. The TOS does not care for the cheeking forks.
So, in any event, yeah, so I have made some discoveries regarding this, and the product that I'm waiting on is actually a set of 10, because Mo went overboard, damn it. I don't know if he's in chat right now or not, but damn it.
Yo-ho Mo.
Yes, Yo-ho Mo of the Black Britches Brigade was talking with Brent at Adepticon and managed to get the complete set of all 10 plates and has got that in the mail to me, and at some point it may arrive. But yeah, it is straight up nail art stamp plates that have been custom made to have mini painting icons on them.
Hell yes. That is awesome.
Now, if you're ready for the extra layer...
I do need to interrupt for just a moment.
3, 2, 1, go.
I apologize. Voxel, in a world with so many beautiful languages to choose from, with so many individual words in this specific language that can all be used to convey artistic meaning, where one can become a poet or perhaps practice deceptive marketing, where different turns of phrase can, in certain situations, have different connotations or different implications. There are a near infinite combination of words, and yet you have chosen those 4 specific words in that exact order.
Why don't you read those words out, Squick?
To quote Voxel Forge, my goon is budding.
Nope, don't care for that. Unsubscribe from those facts.
Would you like
chat, you are wonderful.
Oh, I'm unsubscribing from Goon Facts. Listen, I know it's just something awful for him, but let's, that's a new layer. Oh my goodness.
Well, thank you for subscribing to Goon Facts.
No,
did you know?
Unsubscribe!
Did you know that there is a suit where you can fill up your suit with your goon?
Moving on immediately.
And you can drink directly from the soup through a goon straw.
Oh God. Nope, we're done.
Okay, in any event,
Next
other things.
bit. Good Lord.
Here's, I feel dumb because earlier I was like, oh, give him do the thing. I can't recognize what the hell the mech is. And I fucking painted a hoplite. There it is. Fucking
Woo!
idiot.
It looks like a toad.
Woo!
It looks like it could do a bitchin' front flip.
It does.
So everyone out there in chat, apparently they do not know another version of the word goon, which I find hilarious.
My God, we have abandoned this bit. We have moved on. We are on a road trip, and you are still in Colorado, while the rest of us have advanced to North Texas. We are going around Florida, and you are in California. We have arrived in Wisconsin, and over there you are in Hawaii.
Nope. I'm actually in Australia.
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Nope. Australia.
Kalamazoo, Australia.
Yeah, it's in Michigan.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's a hoplite. I got one other thing. I made these this week. I made airplanes. Planes are quick. Planes are easy. These are all based off of BattleTech existing designs. These are all conventional fighters, which, as it turns out, if you look into conventional fighters in BattleTech,
they will also look into you.
They cheap. Like, battle value-wise, I don't think any of these are over 200 battle value.
Interesting.
Which, I mean, you look at, like...
For no reason, how large an artillery piece can I put on them?
Our Arrow 4.
Okay, but, like, how much for a good artillery piece?
Arrow 4.
No, that is a missile of bullshit and lies. How much for bullet, comma, large?
The answer is no. However, you can put various bombs on it. And I do want you to remember that among the things you can put on an Arrow 4 are tactical nuclear weapons.
Yeah, but like a small one.
Yes. Like 10 kilotons, yes.
Yeah, I need way more tons of killing. Like, dude, most mechs are more than 10 tons. I gotta kill like 80.
Yes, that's why I said kilotons.
Yeah, kiloton. That's 80 tons.
Shit. Okay, left to right. It's a defender. The one on the two in the middle are the same. They're both the Angel, and then the one on the right is either... It's the same fucking name. It's not the same name. It's the same plane. It's either the Blue Hawk, which I think is a lousy name, or the Protector. Now, coincidentally, the one on the left, they just use it for fucking everything, so they call it the Medium Strike Fighter.
Airplane.
Airplane.
Okay. The one on the right has strong Star Fury vibes.
It really does.
They all look like stingrays.
The majestic sky flap.
In fact,
yes!
I already made one called the Stingray.
Nice.
Yeah. That one's already on my cults page. Sold quite well.
Hell yeah. So if somebody wanted to go visit your cults page to
These
join
are not
the
on
cults,
there yet. Not cult. Hashtag not cult. Well, if you want
the Black Pants Legion isn't a cult. This might qualify.
Not a cult.
Well, it's cults plural, so I think we get a pass.
Cult a cult.
That sounds like a terrible cola.
But here's the thing, Squick. If we actually do say we are in fact a cult, don't we get religious exemptions on tax?
I think mostly we get raided. The guns kind, not the extra people kind.
Okay, as it turns
having
out,
fun with transformation there.
It's meow, there it goes.
You have
there's
discovered
the URL. Meow.
I appreciate Para discovering our technical difficulties technology.
Meow.
Oh God.
Yeah, we're gonna drop that for now. Somebody can just.
So I meant to eat some of this pizza, but then I got distracted.
Oh,
Why is it every stream? Yeah, exactly. It's his soup. It's his pizza. It's his hot dog. It's his something.
Yeah, it's called dinner, and it's classy.
Classy. You.
Soup.
Those words
I
don't go
have
together.
many facets, not unlike a wild Do they have bees in their engine? What's going on out there? Yeah, that's like a bunch of angry, flatulent bees trapped in a single, extremely resonant box.
I just realized what picture you used for me. Oh, thanks, Para.
Yes, that was absolutely on purpose, and that's totally not the default thing that plugin does.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Also, I have a picture of Squick in the lower corner with soup. Surprised by the existence of his soup.
It's an ambush predator.
And it's double spooned. So where the fuck did he get his other spoon?
So now we're spooning?
Speaking as like an agent of Johnny Seven Knives, you take a spoon and you put it in the soup cup because you're going to have a bowl. You put it in the bowl because you're going to have some soup. Then you put soup in the bowl with the spoon, and then you get a spoon for your soup.
I see you've played Knifey Spoony before.
Knifey Spoony, stab, stab.
Okay, everybody.
Please do not
well,
stab
it's
my
10
soup.
o'clock. I guess it's time for us, right? We're only an hour into this fucking nonsense.
Every time.
Well, to be fair, we had a lot of stuff. And
we did have a lot of stuff, and we did get derailed quite a bit.
Well, gee, I wonder how that happened. Let me see if I've
got off-roading train.
You brought me back here for,
Was it Warlax? Because I don't think Warlax derailed us too terribly much.
He didn't help. None of you helped.
He did help. As
Look,
did Squick, even
I'm
though he
very
claims
helpful,
not to.
just in different directions.
Bleep my bloop.
It could be anyone.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Para. Para, I want to see the caster down at the bottom, please.
The caster?
I don't know what it is. It looks like a caster.
The Turbo Wizard. Para, on screen, navigate from the white blob to left of white blob.
Okay. Let me turn on the thing with the stuff. The stuff thing.
No,
closer to camera. Yeah. Do you see the white bottle with the blue stripe directly to the right of that?
Oh, okay. Give me just a minute. I will grab that. But first, I'm going to turn on the screen share so that you all can.
The thing here, so we can see.
The thing. Yes, I'll get the thing. Just give me.
Oh, right. That's right. There's a thing. There is a thing. There is an event that will happen in the near future.
Okay,
and the future of... No, shut up. We're explaining us right. So, in the near future, a decision, a crossroads awaits you, and you must use your most prescient of abilities to predict that which will come next. Should you choose correctly, great and terrible wealth awaits you. Should you choose poorly, naught but poverty is in your future, and should you place items into the goob hole, most honorable, but you cannot win. The goob hole is simply to juice the pot, like an amount of very legal plants in a juice mixer, creating the base of soup. Yes, soup juicing. That probably refers to something else. No. But the point is,
what could it possibly
you can't win if you don't play. And if you don't play, then you won't win. But you also won't lose, which is similar to winning in a number of key respects. Because, good lord, this has taken so much of my goop. But if you guess right, then you get more. So look at what I'm doing, and then don't.
Okay.
And then do the opposite.
So here's what we're going to do real quick while Us or Ain't is going on. Gummy, what's this?
Oh, look. It's a plate.
It's a... What kind of plate?
It's a stamp plate.
It's a stamp plate. That's right. Now, as it turns out, there is in fact a technique to this, and you do need the right tools. This is not normal nail polish. Now, the stuff that comes in, the stuff that you can get with the stamping plates is basically this, though, where this is made specifically for stamping. It says right on it, 5 free stamping plate polish. It has something to do with the solvents that are in it, where it's like, oh yeah, we don't do these 5 things. I don't remember what they are, but there's 5 specific things. Squick is looking it up right now.
Oh, I wasn't listening. I'm busy looking at numbers.
Numbers, everybody. So
because I have put like all of my goob into the Gambletron, and we will see if I am rewarded, or should I meet ignominious defeat once again.
Yeah, the numbers.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
I don't know. Sometimes they go up and sometimes they don't. It's a stock market, not a mystery novel.
Why does everything I whip leave me?
Because you got to find the right club.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's the right dungeon.
You see, we're back to the Dom again, aren't we? Okay, so there is a correct technique here, and there are things that you have to do. Now, what you're supposed to do...
First, you need to find the safe word.
Yes.
It's all still connected. For raising Farah.
Okay, why does everything I whip leave me is a quote from the Simpsons movie.
No!
There are many things the Simpsons have said. Why is that one of them?
Because it was the Simpsons movie, and Homer was trying to get sled dogs to go, and then they said, fuck this noise. Okay, so.
That sounds right.
First thing that I've just done here is I've cleaned the plate here with acetone. Because you're using nail polish, use 100% acetone for this. Don't use like the nail nourishing stuff, because that will fuck up. That won't fuck up the plate, but it will leave a residue.
Use the flesh strangler.
Here we go.
This is a non-reactive, flexible plate.
We've got quote. Oh,
quote.
It's 8536. He just told you to stick the broom up your ass. Hosfei, supermarket together. It ain't.
It ain't, everybody. I'm sorry. It's
I am
typically
broke
not
once
us.
again. This is intergalactic bullshit.
Intergalactic, planetary, bullshit, galactic. Anyway, non-reactive scraper. It comes with the, I think it came with the stamper.
Do you guys remember when the odds of us were better than they were for Ain't?
Never tell me the odds.
Well, if Diggs is still going to go forward with the purge, we might come back around to it.
So you're saying
freaking just start dumping it, because I have so much.
So you're saying that if we just gamble long enough, we'll win.
Okay, so non-reactive acetone doesn't bother this. You take some of this.
Okay, so here's the Earth. Pretty sweet Earth, you might say. Wrong.
Okay, so thing. Nail polish, you just kind of want to fill the area that you're going to do this with. So I've picked one of these fun little patterns as opposed to the letters. Once you scrape it, you have no time. So you have to do this quickly. And you know, as long as this sits here for a minute, it's fine. I'm just going to show this off real quick. But, okay, scrape. And then the idea is you take this thing. I have suddenly realized I am missing an important part of this puzzle. And
a target?
No, not a target. In fact,
I see a human flesh knee.
I don't have those. Okay, anyway. The idea is you take it and you quickly roll across it, and then you apply it. So here's how this works. Yep. You take it and you go...
Roll.
You don't swipe it more than once. You swipe it once.
What?
Swipe. Roll.
Do you make the beep sound like a credit card?
And there it is.
Ta-da! Obviously not that fast. You can take a second longer so that it actually transfers the entire decal.
Yes. If you hold it down a little bit longer, it will do better. So like if I did it again and I said, I'll take the bigger pattern there, and we'll swipe that.
Enhance bigness.
No. But you still want to do that part quick. But when you apply it, like the back of this is clear so you can see where you're putting it, but I got acetone on it, so it clouded, so I can't do that. But then when you apply it, you can hold it down for a second and then lift it off, and there it is. Now, the problem I'm having there is that it's not sticking to my finger very well. There's some adhesion shit that goes on with that. It goes better onto a primed surface. And there's actually chemicals that they use to help it adhere on your nails that you don't need to worry about.
Prime your nails.
But
it's called a primer.
There is a thing that you can do then to clean your stamper, which I don't have what I want for that, but this will work. It's tape. It's just tape. This is just Scotch tape. You just take it and look, it comes right off. All the shit just comes off. Except for that piece. What the fuck is it? There it went. And then, yeah, then it's off. You don't have to worry about it anymore because you don't have to clean it. You don't have to like try to put acetone on it or whatever. It's just off now.
And you don't want to put soap on that either.
You can clean it a little tiny bit with soapy water and then let it air dry for a while. You can do that. Okay, so with that said, before you can use the stamp again or any of the stamps that have polish on them, you do have to clean it again. So again, acetone and then wipe it off. But here's the fun part, Gummy.
Now we get to the fun part.
This is the thing that you can buy. And there are more patterns that are coming from, in the mail. As BizMonkey is pointing out, that you can buy these things from Goblin Hobbies, and he has them, and there are pictures. They're not on the website yet, but you could get them at Adepticon, which is why I'm mad at the Postal Service. But I have figured out An arcane secret. Lost to the annals of time. The anals.
Please
To the
do
what?
not
Annals.
delve time's
The
butthole.
anal times.
Oh my god.
The annals of time. The annals, damn it. So
Look, we have enough intergalactic butthole problems just with chat. Can you not encourage them?
okay, so you can't tell what the hell is on that, but that is a 3D resin printed plate. I have cracked the code on doing this with a printed plate.
It looks delicious.
Doesn't it, though? It's all fleshy. Scrape. Roll. Get off
Destroy.
the excess.
Scrape, rattle, and roll.
Scrape and roll.
Dude,
Okay.
This is the problem. I mentioned things to chat, and then they're like, "Oh, I forgot we could do that."
Oh, yeah, the butthole?
Yes.
Okay, so there it is. Skull. Gummy, look at my skull.
I'm looking. I like it.
Yeah, and that is off a 3D printed plate.
Very nice.
The crazy thing to me about this is I have looked, when I was trying to figure out how to do this, I looked around online for a while to try to figure out, hey, has anybody else done this? Has anybody talking about it? Nobody's fucking talking about this. I haven't seen
Because
anybody.
it's unnatural.
Yeah.
The wizardry you have brought into this world was not meant to be, and the old powers will not let it go lightly once they discover that which you have wrought.
Yes, I write many things. I write things. I write things. Things get
All right,
written.
things down.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
Sometimes things get written. Now, really fun part here is I have this plate. I like this plate. So I already showed this off a little bit, but this has 4 different icons on it. One of them is hit or miss because it's really fucking small, but one of them is Burb. I have Burb. But in addition to Burb, I have Scrape. Where's Scrape? Scrape. I need Scrape.
Burbulated fingernails.
Star. Like Armored Core Star from World War II. And then this one, I'm just showing this off.
Oh, you said Armored Core, and I was...
You got excited for a minute.
I was thinking of something else.
Okay, that one did not...
I miss Armored Core.
Didn't they just release one last year?
Armored Core stopped when they released it on Xbox with a physics engine that was like driving a marshmallow through Jello.
What's that like?
Not good.
Okay.
Not good. They took the fun out of it. For me, they may have recovered it since then, but I haven't gone back in.
Okay, so that one didn't pick up quite as much as it could have, but that's the emblem for Hell's Horses. Anyway, yeah, this is cool shit, and that is using the stuff that is specifically meant for this purpose, but this is my favorite idea about this whole process. Now, listen to me. Listen to me in the echo. Is I'm going to take this little one here that is a diamond, and I'm going to say, hello there, Mr. Diamond. You're going to get stamped, and we're going to put you down on something like, yeah, that's fine. This finger right here. So there we go. There's a diamond on my finger. Whatever. Nobody cares.
You ever get that thing?
Yeah.
Where, like, you're looking at some words, and somebody clearly, you know what they meant, but they said something slightly different, and then your brain goes one step further.
This is,
and it's
for
more
the record,
wronger.
And to go
More
a step
wronger?
even further beyond.
This is not polish specifically meant for this purpose. However,
I'm just saying, I read that as Armored Core Pregnant Unicorn.
Well, so I can tell you, Para, if you want something that's a little more malleable that's good for stamping, you should actually look into gel polish over just
as it
standard
turns
acrylics.
out, this is gel polish. This
So
red
if you're
one I'm
using gels, are they UV
they
activated?
are not
or are
UV
they...
gels. These are
Okay.
So if you look there, if you have good
UV
stamps,
gels.
you can layer these, and layering this
Yes.
adds whole new dimensions to it. It's great. It's great. So I'm excited
And because
about this.
the stamper is clear, you can actually see where the hell you're placing
If you
shit.
haven't fucked around like me and gotten acetone on the back of it and clouded it through so that you can't. I'm a doofus.
Damn it, chat, you can't just quote things that I say.
Are you sure?
Isn't that the entire point?
I realized once I said it.
Grimos, yes, we are all doofuses. Doofusai?
Doofasi.
Doofenshmirtz
Doofasian Emperor.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Oh my god. So gummy lore for you guys.
Gummy lore!
Yes!
We got the deep gummy lore, guys.
Tell us. Story
So-
time. Give.
Story.
Sorry.
About middle
Sorry.
school, high school, my sister was absolutely obsessed with that show. And so she used to walk around the house and do that voice. And it turned into, because I am the eldest daughter of 3, all 3 of us girls and my mother began to do that god-awful voice.
I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know what voice this is.
Oh. But, yeah.
Betty the Platypus?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
It comes out every once in a while at work, or if I'm being like super goofy.
You've never done it on this
dictates
show.
it. No. I try not to.
No, I actually did make another plate here that had like military style numbers on it, like very basic stencil numbers on it. And I was very careful about what I chose to put on it. Letters and numbers, but some combinations. So as you can see, I have
letters, Mason. What do they mean?
I have made good decisions here. So you can do stuff like this, where I'm going to put it on this bushwhacker. We're going to hold it there for a second. And then some of it's going to come off. And that's actually kind of irritating. So we're going to try it again. But I'm just going to actually hold it up and show you what the plate has on it. So there you go. There's the joke. There's the joke, everybody. It didn't turn out, but there's the joke.
Ah, the 420th Airborne Regiment.
That's right. It has numbers 1 through 0, and then it has that on it, but it also has this on it.
Oh, all 2 of them.
Yes. And then
Grimmos, did you call me Cookie?
Grimbos. Hey, it wasn't me this time.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, so this is not quite a flat enough surface to manage that. That's my fault.
Artillery can fix that.
This show is about
Cookie. Okay.
This show is about the continuation of law and order. There are 2 people. There are 2 people that are involved in this.
2 separate but equal branches.
Johnny Law and General Disorder.
Yes.
I thought you were about to make a play on Cookie and Gummy. I was waiting to hear how you were going to take this.
Your mom and her bridge club.
Versus.
Dong dong.
Dick Wolf. Your mom and her bridge club versus Dick Wolf. There you go, everybody.
Honestly, it sounds like everyone would have a good time, so, that's not for me to get in the way of.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, let's try this again on something that is flat, like this.
Dong dong.
Dom dom. We're back
Chat,
to the dom.
I think he's having way too much fun doing this stamp as opposed to actually painting something.
Well,
tonight.
here's
He's
the thing.
painting things with a stamp.
I get to do that, Gummy.
I know. I'm
And
just teasing you.
the thing about this is so much better than decals. It's so much faster than decals. You can layer them. It's so much cheaper than decals. It's a nice number.
Oh, God. Okay. The 420th Rapid Cavalry Land Air Mech Division.
Yes.
Para.
Yes.
I might have to ask you to make me one of those sheets.
Okay, you're only getting the number one that has 420 and 69 on it.
Well, I had one in mind, but okay.
420 and 69. You get the nice plate. Talk to me.
Right,
later.
You're 100%
Which stream
right.
exploded?
What?
His stream exploded.
It's fine. It's a problem on my end. I clicked the button to fix it, and then it fixed.
I was going to say, it's working on my end. It's working on the Twitch stream on my end. A dropper, what? Okay, so this is a terrible solution to this. Don't do this because this is acetone and it's going to eat the rubber. Like, it's already done it once. I just happen to have 2 empty bottles, so I said to go with it anyway. This is going to destroy this dropper.
Eventually.
I already did some
But
water.
what they also make that may be of more use to you is the how to describe it? It is a bottle with an unusual top, wherein if you press down on the top, it fires a jet of the liquid contained within the bottle upwards. It is designed such that one might take a paper towel and fold it, and then press it down.
Squish,
So what
squish,
you're
squish,
telling me
squish,
is it's a soap pump.
Yes.
No, because soap pumps generally go sideways and out.
No,
This one is
soap
straight
pumps. Some pumps can come straight up too.
up. Oh, I heard
Sump
soap.
pumps. Sump pumps, you know, like the kind that you put under
Well, you
your
shouldn't be
house.
pouring acetone in your basement.
Well,
Oh.
they don't let me pour it outside.
Where else? What else am I supposed to pour it with the bodies? Come on.
Stop putting bodies in the basement. Those are sometimes food. Get you a freezer.
The freezer only holds so much, Squick.
That's why you can get more freezers.
Chest freezers are efficient and inexpensive. Squick, tell them why chest freezers are more expensive than stand-up freezers.
Because if they're too cold, you can put a coat on.
I'm angry
Like the
at
Mimic.
the fact that I walked right into that. I should have seen that coming. I was actually expecting you to give the real answer and say, nope. Good job,
Nope. Job's done.
I cannot be held responsible for your expectations when my shenanigans are available on the same axis.
Okay, so there you go. There's the stamping shit. I like it. It works good.
Hell
Another
yeah.
fun part about it is I don't have any of these still out because I packed them up. If you put contrast paints over them or something that is otherwise transparent, then by God, you have whatever color you want out of a white one. There you go. Everybody gets to be happy now. So let's paint something. We got like 39 minutes.
Para,
Nope, not allowed.
Oh, God.
Para, I've sent you a link.
I can't read.
It is for an item to improve the quality of your life.
Why have they spelled beauty this way? I am angry. Now, here's the other question. Oh, it's a nail polish and makeup remover. Okay, if it's not acetone reactive, then that'll work wonderfully.
Yeah, I have one. It's
They're
great.
made out of PETG. Yes. Okay. $5.49. Yes.
With a 5% coupon.
I probably should have noticed that before I hit the buy it right the hell now thing. But here we are.
Oh, fair. But yes, for those of you in the audience, they have decided to spell beauty in the only way they know how. All of their engineering knowledge went into creating a knockoff product, not into the linguistic arts, where they have decided to spell it B-I-U-T-E-E.
I have received a question from Mini Hulkmex, another sculptor that I know. He's asking, can you use acrylic paints with this? The answer to that question is not really, no. Like, I will show it off with the thing that I got closest to making it work with. This is Golden So Flat. This is the thickest, still fairly liquid paint that I have.
Golden Suplex.
Which, you know, I also have heavy body acrylics. They did not work. Like, they flatly did not work. So
that is unfortunate.
Scrape.
Scrop.
Roll. And as you can see, I only got that much of the tea. It adheres a little bit too well to the plate. Or, if it's too thin, as soon as you pull it off the plate, it just kind of beads up and it becomes unrecognizable. So, there you go.
Now, I have a silly question in regards to that.
I have a silly answer. Let's see if they match.
Have you tried Pam?
I have not, but I'm going to... Considering that you need to do this every time with acetone after you clean it, either you're going to be using a lot of Pam very quickly, or...
would the oil not interfere?
I think it would.
It could, and that's the reason I'm asking. However, it could also make it so that the water in the acrylics stays together and beads up to itself,
Now,
meaning that you would be able to pull acrylics from it.
now the more interesting thing, now that you brought that up, is actually using a product like Rain-X for it.
That could be real interesting too.
Hey, whatever happened to like the two-part super hydrophobic paints?
Well,
I'm looking for it on Amazon.
they wouldn't stick around.
So I am now consuming this tiny cup of Admiral Nelson's.
You know, I think that Squick has just gotten the taste for Admiral Nelson.
No, it's that it's there and it all tastes like smashed like organ tubes.
Gubbins.
So, like, if it's gonna taste like engine squeezins, this is what I've already got.
Wait, I know what it tastes like.
Engine squeezes.
No. It tastes like Randolph P. Checkers, old-fashioned, smooth sipping, apple flavored engine degreaser. That's right.
This does not have apple.
Melts glass, not ice. From Beeple.
I am going to put this in my mouth and make noises.
Give me a second.
Standing by.
Cease horny posting.
There we go.
I was
Horny
waiting for it.
posting. This is
He
just
did
talking.
say he was putting it in his mouth and to prepare for him to make noises.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
this isn't horny posting. I'm just putting liquids in my mouth.
he's also setting the expectation. So where are the noises?
It takes
I
time.
am very seductive.
Then you ain't doing it right, sir.
Oh my!
He's putting dick in his
Anyway,
mouth.
Your body
I'm
is
drinking
not
now.
sufficiently structurally advanced to handle the eyebrows.
Yeah, those are my eyebrows.
They're guy brows.
Besides, the longer I can like bitch about this before trying to swallow it, the less I have to drink.
I need water. Is everybody
Oh,
No one has redeemed a water break.
drinking?
Yeah, they did actually.
When?
like the beginning of the
20
show.
seconds
Okay,
ago.
yeah, I took a drink then. Nobody's taking a drink.
Yeah,
since.
I.e. Geth redeemed water break like 20 seconds ago. That's
Okay,
why I'm
okay.
drinking from this cup of milk, which
Um,
is basically water from cows.
Voxel, I'm not reading that.
Oh, so you drink skim? Yeah.
I drink many liquids.
Water.
Anyway, time for the death fluid.
You're drinking liquid death?
I fucked up.
I don't know what happened, but it's funny.
Oh, I forgot how cups worked, and I poured it all over my chin.
Here we go, folks.
What
What
is
did I just come back to?
He forgot how cups
he
were.
got
I,
it. No, he got.
I
his
will
dick-
quote. No, I will quote. He forgot how cups work and poured it all over his chin.
Let me see if I can make it worse. You know that fluid he was going to put in his mouth and then make noises? He got it
Yeah.
all over his face.
It's dripping.
Some people are into that.
This is why Brent will not be on this show.
Listen, I have tried to be on my best behavior this evening, so that your friend might decide that he wants to come on.
Here's the thing. Brent, not so much my friend as much as YouTuber that did this, and like I think he has about 460,000 subs. So, yeah.
I feel like I dipped my entire face in hand sanitizer.
Ooh.
Why did you put your face in ham sanitizer?
Look. Do I come over there and tell you how to slap paint on objects? No.
Sometimes.
Then I definitely know how liquids work professionally.
I'm sorry, Squick, but what you didn't notice is that he said it was ham sanitizer.
Oh, I am aware. It sanitizes many things. Doubly so should it be involved with uncontrolled thermal expansion, advancement towards an energy-packed miniature infinity. That is before entropy takes its toll and forces dilution of the original subject.
You're an original subject.
Indeed, which is why we were referencing meat to your face.
Anyway, my face meat aside, I still have like half a cup that hasn't been.
Wait, hold
in
on,
my
hold on.
beard.
Para,
Hi.
Para,
Hi.
we need the meat jiggler.
The meat jiggler is right here. I haven't packed that up yet. Although I could.
Jiggle meat. Jiggle meat.
Why is everybody on the stream making noises with their sinuses?
Reverse robot nipples.
Oh god, my ears.
Steamed hams.
The timing of that makes me happy.
Steamed ham.
The meat jiggler.
It is made of pure Jiglonian alloy.
It is developed primarily from.
Why is the meat jiggler hairy?
It's
Sometimes
not.
meat be like that.
It's not.
Sometimes you gotta shave. Sometimes when you don't shave, you get Admiral Nelson all up in your business.
How does it smell, Squick?
With its eyes.
Terrible.
Wait.
My dog's got no nose.
Look, some amount of orifices from the face are capable of ingesting this sensation.
Yes.
Chat, I said my dog's got no nose. Somebody's going to answer that. I need somebody to do it so we can finish the damn joke.
I'm confused and upset.
Bork.
Nobody's going to finish it.
Where dog?
Bork.
Where dog?
Nobody said dog. Nobody has a dog. She's saying
They're
Bjork.
borking in Swedish.
Archon Eriker has given in and is asking the question, Sigh, how does it smell? Terrible.
Oh, wait, no, Lord Grimos has dog. Pet dog, please.
Redeem. I know.
Someone kindly redeem pet. All of my goob went into the I'm bad at gambling charge.
Not gambling. Not gambling. Not a cult.
We have 2 pets redeemed.
Hell yeah, you gotta pet that dog at least 4,000 times now.
4,000 times.
It's a very
9,000.
favorable exchange rate. So far, we're at 30%
No
mouth,
less.
30% beard, and 50% still in the cup.
How much are in the eyebrows?
So far, 0, and I aim to keep it that way.
He didn't get any of the fluids in his eyebrows.
The eyebrows are self-lubricating.
They're
see,
moist?
Yep.
It is a dry
We're
lubricant.
never getting anyone on this show ever again.
Is it because of the eyebrows? Are they intimidated?
Yeah, we're going to go with that. We're going to go with intimidating eyebrows.
because
I
they're
could wear a
moist.
hairnet for my eyebrows.
Oh, God. Listen,
Moist eyebrows?
we're just going to have to settle for the fact that I think we're entertaining. And
I'm having a good time.
I think you should buy the product that Goblin Hobbies is selling when they put it up because I think it's really cool.
I agree, it is legitimately ballin'.
We will never have Brent on this show. Just look at us.
I'm sorry.
It is not a no moist zone. My eyebrows are an independent nation state. There is a free trade zone, and you and your draconian enforcement of non-policies aboard international waters are not welcome in the United Republic of my face.
In the United Republic of Eyebrownia.
You know, I warned
That
them we
is
were
an independent micronation for tax purposes.
You know, when I was
Reason's right where
talking
my
with
brain
him,
was going with that.
I warned
Thank you for
him
saying
we
it. I
were
couldn't say it.
dumb, But there's no preparing anyone for this.
Sorry, Para.
Oh no, it's not. It's not even mostly you. It's just normal us. We're so.
Important update. Ducks wishes you to view the hollow. They have sent pictures
I hope
for you
they're
to
hot.
share if people redeem pets, and
I
they
did-
are redeeming pets. It is very similar to a dog in a number of key respects,
It's
although
furry and
perhaps
has
from
a
a
number of
different
legs
angle.
greater than 2.
Yes, a substantial number of legs, and it is filled with sass.
Mini Hulkmex, if the eyebrows are crusty, I would be incredibly concerned.
Yeah, that's. Don't do that. I don't want eyebrow dreads.
Lone Wolf, I cannot listen. If you could get, say, Mike Stackpole to be on this show, and that's not impossible. Like, I have been associated with a Star Wars podcast at one point that had Mike more than once.
Yeah, so what if we just do like the Deep Space Nine thing where we give people the Morn suit and it's just and today we have special guest like Gregulon Human.
Oh God, you have reminded me of. Well, now I'm gonna have to put that on screen. Not my fault.
Gregulon Human?
No, it's so much worse than that. We have a
Humulon Gregman.
We have a number of
So
things
soft.
that I'm so soft. Okay, so
Sweet baby.
okay. Here's the
Okay.
Here is the Earth.
Nice.
Pretty sweet Earth, you might say.
Round.
Kind of crap hole, but sure.
Yeah. Lately, yes.
I need to hear somebody do the princess thing that's all over online right
Marriage.
now. Yes.
Marriage is what brings us together
today. Okay, there's the thing.
Because
Okay, I'm gonna take this back over to the screen share, and then you guys are just gonna have to wait for this to come up on the Twitch stream.
Oh
Cause...
god, okay, I'm going back to the screen share so I can see things with my eyes.
Here we go.
How dare
because
you make
brought
us
up...
No, I have to download them with my face.
Let's
Give me a minute.
whine and gripe for Squick.
Because love. Love.
Why? What in the goddamn?
Oh.
What a twist.
I don't know what chat's saying because I got this pulled up.
I appreciate I'm just looking
live
on the
with
side
auto
with the
baggage
cork
now.
with just fuck this, I'll buy Paramount.
Fair. Now here's the other thing that I had. Again, waiting for the stream to catch up.
That
Yes, there is the
I wish to
sorriest
annoy
damn
this
critter
creature.
in this house.
Tell us of this creature and their adventures.
Well, he chewed on my hand for a while before the stream started.
Oh, who hasn't?
Well,
most entities haven't chewed on my hand.
I suppose that's fair. Okay, go ahead.
That's what you seem to think. However, while you are unconscious, do you have any idea how many entities chew on your hand?
Is this like the spiders thing?
Yes.
AK can confirm that Pear's fingers are tasty.
No, never getting Brent on this show. It's not happening.
But perhaps they will not watch it. Or, like, again, they could just show up wearing a funny hat.
That's entirely possible.
Like, I just wish to point out, like, we wish to experience Brent the human because they seem like they're pretty cool, not Brent the face of hobby thing. Like, that's cool too, but that's not Brent the human.
Yeah, I do.
All right, I have to ask.
Yeah, please.
So if we have Jake the dog and Brent the human, is it adventure time now?
Yes.
I've never seen Adventure Time.
Oh, Squick, I get the impression that is a hole you would fall into and have a hard time getting back out of.
I have avoided many holes.
Okay, yes.
I don't even know what to do, guys. It's
Archon, that's the one you're gonna go with, Squonk, instead of Dommy Mommy Squick?
I would cast Repel Maidens upon you, but it seems that another wizard hath beat me to it.
Oh, good God. I don't even know what to do right now. Here we go, everybody. This is what I got. This is the best I can do to respond to that. Say hi to Jim. There's Jim. Jim.
Hello, Jim.
That's his
Have you
response.
sampled of Para's fingers lately? It seems
And Jim is
popular.
turned off now. Okay, you ruined Jim. Thank you. Wow.
To steal a much funnier man's joke, we're out here, you're playing chicken, and I'm driving a bulldozer.
Oh, God.
Oh, Para.
Oh, no.
Are you glad you invited me back this week?
Oh, what have I done? Oh,
Tell me, I don't know when the last time you were on, but it has been.
You have been on since she has.
Have I? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like
I've
for
been
me,
really busy.
it's been 3 months.
It has not been 3 months. You have been on. this
Yes,
year.
it has.
No, okay, you may not have been on for a painting stream, but you have been on. I know you've been on. I know you have. We could go back to
Para?
the stuff. Hi.
Para, I almost died in the middle of all of that.
Well, don't do that. I remember that. But
Yes.
Oh,
And
AK
by then
Lone
it
Wolf
had
has
been
Jen
2
sent me a
months.
picture of like deep dip pizza.
Deep
You're
dip
gonna be-
pizza?
Yeah, you're gonna be like, surely you mean deep dish, and I'm going to be, no, I do not.
I'm concerned what the pizza is being either dipped in or what is dipping into the
No,
pizza.
you're not understanding. This is like chewing tobacco dip. It's you pack your lip with pizza.
Oh no, it's so much worse.
Or is it Brazilian pizza? It's just the center is a dip.
Some
No,
Squig, where are you putting this? Where?
Prepare yourself for
Where?
learning.
Where is it going?
Someone is summoning
Ranch?
It's being dipped into like a soup tureen of ranch.
I don't like that. I don't like this. No.
Okay, sorry guys, that doesn't bother me, except that it does.
It doesn't bother me.
Get me my
because-
pizza straw. It's ranchin' time.
because that's just a Midwest thing, and
It really is.
I don't understand why.
Here's the thing. If I let my son do it, he won't. Oh no.
No, we could get like a chocolate fountain and put ranch in it and just
Oh,
leave it in the living room of the meetup and walk away.
No.
Oh my god.
Again, this is a Midwest thing, and
It
I
wouldn't
don't
be-
know why.
It wouldn't be bad for like the first like little while, but after like a couple hours
Yes,
and after like the
Tom
veggies are
stuck
gone.
his face under it, it'd be awful.
Exactly.
Everyone was thinking it.
Ranch
No, I
dressing.
was thinking
That's what I
somebody
was
would be
saying,
wearing
like-
a slightly too large hat.
Like the first couple plates that would go through, like if people were actually doing what they're meant to do with it, like using it
crudités.
to
Let's put
get
some ranch on it.
veggies and such like that. The moment someone's face went in it, somebody's hand went in it, tongue went in it, I
Let-
can imagine somebody like literally trying to funnel it into someone else's ear with this
Is
group. Like,
us. That will happen.
No, it's
The-
not
the
even
other-
that. We wouldn't
the
get
other
that
thing
far.
goes- the other thing that goes along with it is ranch dressing is not good warm.
No, here's the other part though. Because it would start off fairly normal. And in the time between, okay, this is pretty okay. But before it gets to chug, 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 there's going to be a time where everyone kind of wanders off a little bit and they're kind of milling around in the area. And that's normally fine. But there is a chaos gremlin.
Yes.
And
There
we
are
all
several
know that at
chaos
some point they will
gremlins.
launch themselves headfirst into that to see what it is.
somebody
And
would
then there
stick
will
their
be
hand in
distressed
it.
cat noises,
Oh my
and there will
God.
be liquids all throughout the region. And that would be
Distressed
fine. It would be a
cat
learning
noises?
experience. It would be fairly normal. Cats do things, and they would lick themselves clean. But I have seen this cat operate. It would take at least 3 times going through this cycle before they were in any way deterred.
You see, I thought you were just going to
Don't
say
talk
Al was
about
going to dip his
Paris
nuts in it.
cats.
Somebody's gonna put their fucking toes in it.
No, I mean,
Don't-
we're still talking about aloe.
Exactly.
Don't talk about Paris cats that way.
They're not my
They've-
cats.
Not
They're
in Paris cats.
subscribed
No,
to
no,
the
no.
same network, but they are not the same thing.
Yes,
It would
they
either
already-
be the toes first, or somebody would shove their hand in it to come out wearing like a glove of ranch to
Yes.
just wipe it on
I've
somebody
Oh, we
else.
could just sell a trip to the ranch glove machine.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Clap, clap.
Like
clap,
$1 a
clap,
glove.
clap.
You know, this reminds me of the rides recently on the podcast. And you know,
Yeah.
the carnival rides, and yes, the ranch glove machine.
God, I haven't been listening to the podcast. and
It's
now
just
I'm
ranch.
scared to.
Always has been.
Shit. Oh, God.
We are very smart. We
We
could
are-
make a restaurant that would be closed within 20 minutes by the Department of Health.
You
I
mean
really
most
love your
McDonald's?
optimism for us getting the business license for that.
Oh, I'm
Literally.
assuming we put it like in a food truck, and bullet point 1 of the business plan is avoid the police.
Literally, all I
Why
can think is I
Tom's
keep.
Ranch House.
The portable ranchatorium.
Mm.
Mm.
Just like a leaf blower with a squirt gun that you play like bagpipes.
Squick, I could just imagine you showing back up again with more gummy shit or more like that crazy spam crap, and then it's just ranch inside of things that ranch should not be inside of.
Ranch within, ranch without.
Go into the
Yes.
bathroom and there's just a balloon of ranch.
Wow, damn, Squick, that's actually a deep cut, and I did not expect that from you. Well done, sir.
Oh,
The
Amazon,
universe
sell me a
runs
donut
on
injector.
the
I need it for ranch.
melange.
One moment, I'm going to Amazon.
The ranch of life. The Quitsatz Header Ranch.
Okay, I don't want to be this guy because
It's a double-barreled donut fucker.
What? What? What?
All right, so I am seeing in my mind right now, and I know that this is right. This is something that you stick a donut on, and it fills the donut full of things. But at the same time, that is not what comes to mind.
Your context. We need context because my mind's going places.
Well, what am I supposed to do with this link? It's an image.
Let's put it in the holler.
Okay,
Or
I
you could
can
drop
do
it in
that.
chat. I mean, don't, but you could.
It makes sense. It is
Oh,
a
it's
good
not
and
any
correct
better.
description.
That's not a fucking donut fucker.
Gummy, how do you know?
Yeah, you shove it in there, you pump the handle,
I hate
and
this
the fluids.
so much. And I hate this so much because, Squick, those are clearly churros.
Those are such
Yeah, I'm
fucking...
kind of mad about the churros, but...
Oh, dear God.
Okay,
Man doesn't
so,
even
so
know a churro when he sees it.
we're mad about the fact that these are not proper donuts, they are churros. Not the fact that Squick found a donut fucker.
No,
Okay,
that was
so-
not where I'm at all, Warlax. That's not where I'm at all.
Oh, it advertises large capacity. Big hopper.
It would have to be if it's going to be double bumping.
Oh, for
Um,
fuck's sake.
I'm just
muting.
So
going to
when
put this in
Dave
the holler.
cancels us, I'm blaming you.
They suggest it is for different paste/liquid filling, including
Yep.
dessert shop, cream, pharmaceutical factory,
What?
honey, cosmetics industry, or chocolate.
Or chocolate. As you do. Or chocolate.
All right, now I'm gonna go back just a bit, and I'm going to have to ruin everybody's day.
Oh.
I have seen. Now I do not know if they are still bottling it, but I know that it was out there. There was a Hidden Valley Ranch whiskey at one point.
Ah! That's worse than the Dorito liqueur.
Gummy, it gets infinitely worse. Look in the holler.
Why? Why are we doing this?
I put myself on mute for a reason, Squick.
Look at it with your eyes.
What do your elf
Humanized-
eyes see, Gummy?
Humanized nozzle. Allow the cream to flow fully into each part.
I don't like this.
They're taking the hobbits to some whorehouse.
Taking the hobbits to... Oh.
They can't be
Fucking
killed off
fantasy.
screen, and there's no way they're dragging the camera in there. I've seen this film's rating.
There are there are words that are safer than others.
Ooh,
Oh,
a
hey,
churro
Mo.
strongler.
Hello, Mo. Welcome to the chat.
Oh, hi, Mo.
A churro strongler.
Mo,
No.
Yeah, it's like a sausage machine for grains. Hand crank style.
You have heard
You're
these.
not making this any better.
No, he's just
Oh,
hand cranking it.
he was never supposed to be making it better.
It's mostly fine, except their stock image has it next to like a jar of ketchup. You know, for churros.
Mo, we were lamenting the fact that the United States Postal Service apparently thinks that overnight shipping means we're going to leave it sitting in St. Paul for a couple of days. That was a while ago, before we started talking about Squick and the donut filler.
No,
That's not what I called it.
Squick and the double donut fucker.
Double-barreled.
Okay, we should probably reel in a little bit here.
Oh, that
We can
ship
try, but I
sailed.
did find a really cool, like, mad scientist needle. And I know it's supposed to be for, like, injecting steak, but it looks ballin'.
Do not use the injector on the balls. Injections are not stored in the balls.
See, this is great. I'm trying to be normal now. Because Gummy's like, everyone calm down. And Para's just like, you're not my supervisor.
You're not my boss.
Cease horny posting. No.
Horny posting is stored in the balls.
Oh, God.
Ah.
Like Pokemon.
No, we're not going back to this topic. God damn it! We've
No,
already
now we're
had
back
this
to
discussion.
AO3.
We've had this discussion.
Oh no, I've not had this discussion, and I don't think I want to.
No, we talked about this not the last time I was on, but like the time or two before that. And I'm not repeating it because it'll be clipped instantly.
Well, I'm sure that's happened a few times already tonight. Shame.
Oh, do they have the food exploder?
Absolutely. When she found out about the name of the Gundam.
You mean the Dom?
Yes.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. And then we all remembered Squick Dummy Mommy.
Yes.
I'm helping.
Who?
Me? I'm having fun.
Someone.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Anyway, for $54.90, I could get a food exploder.
What? You could explode food for free.
We have food exploder at home.
This is food exploder at home. It is a pressure vessel that you slow roast until it is very ready to explode, and then you pop the top
Laser
off and you hope you
noise.
don't die.
I don't think you're
Night Owl,
supposed to
what were you
slow
going
roast.
to quote?
Oh no.
I missed it. What were you going to quote?
I don't even know anymore.
I just say words and then time passes.
I have noticed.
Oh, right. I forgot the second half of the cup to see if I can get the third half not on my face.
Hey, Squick, how's your pizza?
Fuck. Normal amount?
Hey, Squig, how about that pizza? Shut up.
Oh, my soup!
I'm happy for your soup, but I'm eating the cursed liquid chemical that
Cookie
is
is
not
calling
soup.
out that the camera is in an odd position. Pam.
Yeah, it's...
You do have
For
kind of a
your
Dutch
last-
angle going
You're a
on.
Dutch
10
angle.
minutes.
Is that good?
I don't know.
Look, it's not a foodborne IED unless it explodes. You're supposed to do a controlled demolition of your food so it explodes productively.
Oh god, no. Let's not have that happen, Hippocampus.
I am the poison that grinds the wheels, the sand betwixt the gears of progress, seeking to grind ever forward.
This
the
is the
clog
most fucked
within
up
the printing
Darkwing
press.
Duck intro I've ever heard.
I mean, huh?
I mean,
I don't think
I
I've ever
have
seen him
something for
draw
this,
short
but-
before.
I have something for this, but no, I don't. Don't have nothing.
Oh, right, liquid.
What about your pizza? You're not supposed to breathe the pizza. Right?
Night Owl!
Oh no, what happened?
The poison
He's sending me
within
things on the
burns
side. He's in my
deep
DMs with things that are...
Thousand suns and the lungs shall pay the price.
Okay,
They are the sacrifice demanded by the operational facility in which we place our consciousness, as some parts of it are forced to operate in a substandard manner due to the ambient chemical nature of life.
Hold me now.
Oh, I thought you were saying hold my nads.
Nads are stored in the balls.
But I thought that was hair removal cream.
No, that's Nair.
It's something.
No, Nads was the waxing thing. Yeah, it was Nads do-it-yourself at-home waxing. This is a good idea and definitely a product that's still around. Probably, maybe.
This sounds like the orbits.
Well, I'm not Googling it.
It definitely was a product.
Okay, so it tasted a lot like vaping the acetone. Honestly, I think the stuff that went through my beard tasted better because it wasn't in my mouth.
Why were you drinking the hair removal wax?
It did not win.
Like helping. A lot like helping. I don't know what it's like helping, but it's like it.
It is similar in that both are forward-looking actions attempting to impart the will of their user upon the world around them, to alter the story in which we live. The continuous cyclic content of one's words coming again and again as we become the adherents of the repeated meme, the story about
Squick.
ourselves living as ourselves. Proceed.
I have a question for you.
Understandable.
This is a real question.
Yeah.
How do you get this streamline of consciousness? Like the words that you spew.
I know how this works. I have been able to do this in the past. The answer is you open the tap and then whatever comes out comes out.
I can't ever make what that is coherent.
Who said anything he's done so far has been coherent?
No, literally, it's not words. It's like just gibberish.
Well, you have to channel your best Tim Curry, because otherwise it just happens to go off in random directions. You have to be able to sit there and say, "Have you looked at my balls recently?" and be able to keep a straight face while wearing your fishnets and simply moving one leg over the other.
So we're clear on this.
What? The fuck? Gummy, hey Squick, I've got a serious question for you. Hera, no you don't. Warlax, I'm Tim Curry and these are my testicles.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I've kind of lapsed into silence.
There's a quote. Oh, buddy. Never
Well, you could be.
reputable guests.
I mean, you could be David Bowie and just be like, "Would you like to touch my ball?"
Okay, so first Bowie fact.
Okay.
Second answer for Gummy. So Bowie fact. Yeah, apparently that wasn't him doing all the hand juggling. That was the professional jugglesman who was snugged up against Bowie's gentleman's
Jugulator.
package, which is where things began to go slightly awry. What began with a small bag of courtesy potpourri was throughout the film continuously enhanced. And that's why the Goblin King got schmeat.
Now it has a skull on it. I put a skull on it.
Ooh, it's a spooky bitch.
It's a spooky bitch of an airplane.
And secondly, Gummy, in answer to your original question, it is not simply opening the tap. There is certainly some aspect to it, but the big trick is maintaining two, if not parallel, then complementary trains of thought. One that is going in the moment and refuses to allow dead air, forcing in words or dramatic pauses instead of a buffering pause. The second is looking for a few keywords to inject at the corners of the sentences in order to twist in a new direction, to pivot, or more forward-looking wherever the buffer track has already preloaded.
To sleep, perhaps to dream.
Oh no, I've had
Now
dreams.
It has
Those
a
are weird.
skull and a heart.
We heart murder. Bum 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 bum.
You didn't say that right, Para.
Okay.
Skull and heart bones.
It's perchance.
Yeah, well, perchance to airstrike.
Giggity.
The ADHD rail yard of thought. Yes, correct.
Nighttime at the
And it's
switching
normally
yard.
kept on a much shorter leash, so it's nice to be able to direct it and just pour on the fuel.
Interesting.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I just.
No, this is a Wendy's. Give me money.
Give me fire, give me baconator now, please.
Understandable. Oh, right, the pizza.
The pizza.
The pizza for my mouth pizza.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me baconator style.
I feel like that should be a Taco Bell commercial, but just increasingly implausible lyrics as it goes on. And it starts with a fairly normal burrito, but by the end, it's like...
This is what happens when you take too long to get something off the plate. It just doesn't. It just...
Oh, what does it taste like?
Acetone.
A Taco Bell.
Stop licking the Taco Bell.
Amazingly enough, it tastes like Taco Bell.
So the follow-up question there is, where do you get your fourth meal?
Oh, he's asleep.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
What? Oh God, what happened?
There are like 6 ways that can be taken. 2 of them are hilariously amusing because you're sending him to Taco Bell.
And the other 4 are the penis.
It came out without thought.
Listen, all you have to say is, nah, I'm just sending him to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
My face is about 6 shades of red right now.
Gummy, you
Which shades?
damaged
Which shades? I
contact
need to know
warranty
which
for
shades so I
service.
can paint them right.
Whichever ones you can overhand, we throw shade here.
Carita red. Carita red.
I think I've got that.
Oh, that
yes,
sounds
burgundy.
like...
I have burgundy.
No, Carita Red sounds like it's supposed to be a fancy alcohol, but it's basically like clamato juice, but 8% alcohol by volume.
No, Squick,
and
that's
carbonated.
that would be Capellan red.
No, Capellan Red is going to be paint.
No, I think Capellan red is actually the shade of tomato sauce used in the Lunchables Make Your Own Pizza.
Not every restaurant
There.
is
Now
Taco
it's
Bell.
got
That is true. In the international release, it is Pizza Hut.
Bum 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 bum.
Yeah, can I complain about Pizza Hut going downhill for just a minute?
That depends.
Well, weird hill to die on, but at least you're dead.
How has Pizza Hut declined in quality? He asked.
1, where is my old version of the pan crust that used to be delicious and baked to perfection and
I can answer that
crunchy
question.
and phenomenal?
Regional.
The answer to that question is roughly 15 years ago, they stopped making dough in stores and moved everything over to pre-made frozen dough.
Not all of them.
Okay, not all of them, but most of them.
I have found one, and it is delicious.
I fucking hate you, Squick.
It's cool. It's in the same general area as the Floor Milk Pizzeria.
And the other thing...
What?
No more questions.
The other thing is when the fuck did they change their breadsticks? Because the photos on the website even show the old breadsticks, which were phenomenal. And now it's like this cheese breadstick thing that doesn't have good cheese on it, nor does it have the old powdered cheese and
Okay, this might be
and
regional,
garlic and stuff.
Because I had this last week and it was the normal stuff.
Ye breaded stick.
Biz Monkey misses Noble Romans. I also kind of miss Noble Romans. However, the last time I checked, there is still one Noble Romans. I should check
the salad guy.
Yeah.
And can I just get a pizza store anywhere that just makes a self-rising fucking pizza, because I'm tired of eating pizzas off of a cracker.
There are many available.
Not around here, because apparently everyone around their diet pizza or their thin crust pizza, and it's all eating pizza off of a cracker.
Then what you seek is the Chicago style.
No.
Pizza bowl.
I
Cheese
don't...
soup with meaty meat.
No.
Meaty meat.
Actually,
really,
I request the Detroit style pizza.
Ah, yes, we too shall lick of the RoboCop.
Bleep,
bleep. That has just enough. That has just enough bread to it that it's, soft, but at the same time has toppings and crunch and all of this good stuff.
Yeah, that's Little Caesars, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
What, considering where
or
he
Can-Am
is.
pizza.
Now,
like
Little
Can-Am
Caesars...
is the much classier one, but
Little Caesars is the one that I will personally dip into ranch. Otherwise,
Papa John's.
This is a weird conversation now.
I haven't had Papa John's in like years.
They're pretty all right.
Domino's got better in the last decade.
That's Dig's preference.
Oh, that's regional. I love the Domino's salty cheese, but a lot of people don't.
It's 4 after 11 here in the Central Time Zone, everyone. We are past our thing with the stuff. I guess if I have anything else to tell you, it's this.
Grug Thundercock invites you to the following event. Smell the love. Grug Thundercock stole my parking.
Grug Thundercock is your parking.
Smell the what?
Son of a bitch, he fixed it.
Oh.
That was the wrong button.
Wait,
Oh,
I have something. Wait, no. I have something for that.
Okay.
No.
There we go.
God damn it, me. Why are you so right?
Zach is one? No. There is exactly one other thing worthwhile to order, and it's the lunch special.
You can go to 7-Eleven.
The tiny Detroit-style pizza with a 20-ounce soft drink?
Yes.
Yes.
Do they also put the pizza in a cup?
Yes.
Squig,
Nice.
did you ever finish your pizza?
No.
Squick, did you ever finish your Admiral Nelson?
Yes, that is gone.
That is gone, everyone. Everyone, we have reached the end of the stream. Admiral Nelson has left. The pizza's still here.
And yet their spirits remain.
Gummy is 12 colors of red.
No longer.
We could fix that.
I accept your challenge.
Warlax.
Yes.
Red colors are stored in the balls. Warlax has corrected me on Shakespeare. Zork in chat has declared cinnamon gummy.
Yes, I have
That's
corrected you on
matching.
Shakespeare.
My hair is red.
But
We're on Shakespeare.
I did correct you on Shakespeare, and simply I did it because that was one of the ones that I had to memorize.
We have been declared to be kids by Grizzly Blair.
Okay, but what if Shakespeare wrote RoboCop?
Forsooth and such.
Forsooth, he has bulleted that man upon yonder penis.
Good night, everybody.
Penis. Pinor! Okay, that's how we're ending this.
And that's why RoboCop has the Thunderpants.
Oh.
You want to go?
Greg Thundercop.